Hello, amazing listeners. Welcome to the podcast where we talk about the complexities of adulthood, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. I am your host, Bukola. You just stumbled on the right podcast. If you're tired of figuring out this adulthood phase all alone, now let's do it together. Hi! So today's episode is a very special one as we'll be throwing it back to our childhood and how our childhood experiences have shaped us. I wouldn't be doing this alone. I have a returning guest on today's podcast.
Hi, it's me again.
Welcome Busayo. Welcome to the podcast. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. What did you do this past week? How did your week go?
My week was okay. I spent the whole week literally job hunting.
God. Actually, job hunting is really crazy. I started job hunting with more energy. I don't even know if that's the right word recently too, and it has really been kind of overwhelming. Adulthood is just treating us how it wants. So a couple of weeks ago, my dad sent me a post of this OAP Bemi and how she was talking about how people's family background, shapes them, and how sometimes some people are raised on survival mode and you get to just be in competing spaces with them and wonder why they're so mean to you. In today's episode, I just want us to talk about this, our childhood memories and how it has shaped us. So now let's dive into the conversation of the day. Right before we dive in, let's hear what these amazing people think of the adulthood phase.
Adulthood is responsibility.
Adulthood is complicated.
Adulthood is growth.
Adulthood is maturity.
Adulthood is being independent.
Adulthood is stressful.
Adulthood has been confronting.
Adulthood is draining.
Adulthood is decision making.
Adulthood is resilient.
Adulthood is overwhelming.
Adulthood is fun and adventurous.
Remember, I'm not here to demonize this phase, but to say it as it is. Okay, so Busayo, how would you describe your personality type?
What's my personality type? I don't even know my personality.
I think just talk about the traits, I'm easygoing.
I'm easygoing. I'm calm.
No!
I don't talk too much.
No, it's obviously a lie.
I'm easygoing.
But actually, do you know the funny thing is, you actually don't talk too much. Do you?
I don't.
Yeah, but I don't know why the description just looks like it's not you're describing.
Because you have an idea of me in your head that you refuse to let go of. I'm a gentle person. I promise.
Okay, let me try to describe myself now. Not to copy you or anything. I think I'm easygoing, but I talk a lot. And I'm calm. Can you actually state some childhood experiences that you feel has shaped you into becoming who you are today?
Definitely. I grew up with older siblings that are way older. Mm-hmm. And then so I did more of, listening than speaking. Because, when they are talking, we are from in Nigerian home now. When the older ones are talking, you shut up.
Yeah.
So I did more of listening than speaking, and I just kind of enjoy it, and I still do.
Actually, do you know that I've never thought of it that way? This is how my younger ones feel. Because I'm the firstborn. Could that be the reason I talk? Because I really enjoy talking, and I don't know if in a way my talking actually suppresses another person. My second sister to talk a lot, but the third girl she's more of a listener. It's beginning to make sense now. I'm joining the dots. So if she doesn't even have the space to talk because we are always talking.
Or maybe she just feels like she has more to learn from you guys. She does not have anything to offer. Maybe if you want her to talk, you have to push her because the age difference between you guys is quite, yeah. So it's just natural for her to want to do more of listening. Do you understand? But to make her talk is something that is going to take effort and everything.
Yeah, actually, it will take time. I feel like things that have shaped me, family-wise, my parents really encouraged my talking. Or the fact that I love being on my own most times comes from the trauma I got from secondary school. I tell everybody now. So I think I'll do a different episode where I'll just talk about, I'll look for people that attended boarding house. I will just come and talk about our experiences because boarding house was a lot. I don't know. Boarding house just took something from me and I feel like I still need to face that experience and just confront it. Do you feel like you have a particular negative character trait and you feel something that happened to you while you were growing up kind of influenced it?
Maybe not like negative character traits per se, but I would say the fact that I don't talk a lot can also be negative. I don't know, because sometimes it just messes with your self-esteem. When you are talking as a child and shut up, I'm in sorrow. Or, you have something to contribute, but just because you are younger, you just have to keep quiet. So it's not always like, oh, I'm a gentle person. Sometimes you just feel like it's not worth saying just because you have that idea. You've always had that idea since we were each other. Oh, nobody's going to listen to me. Let me just shut my mouth. So yeah, so I think that's the negative side and the positive side, because you tend to listen more and learn more from people, but then you don't feel, how do I say, confident enough to share your own ideas or your own thoughts.
Okay, that's true. Let me try to think of something negative I have. I feel like probably the talking thing too. I don't know if it's negative, to be honest, because I feel to an extent I'm very reserved. Like, I'm not a talkative with everybody I meet, just specific people. So I don't think letting me express myself or something is a bad thing. But let me just say, my dad was he strict with me? To be honest, I can't even pinpoint one thing now. I think my most traumatic childhood experience is still my boarding house experience. And the fact that they didn't listen to me, yes, I remember. They did not. I told them from just one that I didn't want to go back there. But my dad and mommy said I would survive it. I survived. But
You're alive.
I'm alive. Am I who I am?
Nigerian. No, I don't know about other places, but Nigerian boarding houses they're terrible. Very terrible. I'm not a fan.
Why do you think they're terrible though?
All the experiences that I've listened to, like, nobody has come out to say that, oh, my boarding house experience was perfect. They always go through bullying or some sort of mental, emotional distress, sometimes spiritual self.
But wait. Not to defend boarding house right now, but was your day school experience perfect?
At least nobody was asking me to go and fetch water. No senior bullied me. Who then be? Oh, no spiritual attack. Nobody. There was no Miss Koi disturbing somebody.
That's the podcast special, guys. I've heard Miss Koi before.
Imagine. What, like everybody that's gone to boarding school, they have all those kind of weird experiences. Like somebody that went to a girls' boarding school was saying a man with oily body used to come into their school and they could not catch him. Like that means they were probably sexually harassed by that man. Like a lot of things. I'm not saying that this school was perfect. There are people that suffered bullying in this school and everything. I did not suffer it, but boarding school experiences are just always scary and traumatic in Nigeria, especially government schools.
I actually think you didn't suffer bullying probably because of your personality type. Maybe you're just someone that, I don't know, you were more, maybe you're actually more outspoken than you think. Because why do you think you did not suffer bullying?
I'm a different person in school.
Your real personality type is just coming out. Tell us more about this different person.
Yeah, I was a different person in secondary. I don't know. I wasn't pretending. I was just, maybe because I was in school, I was among my peers. So I felt more comfortable. Even until now, I don't feel comfortable talking to older people or younger people. If you're not like within my age group, I just don't know how to relate with you. So secondary school, when you're in school now, you're with your friends, they're your age mates. I felt more comfortable than being at home when I was like, where I was with my older ones and I just had to keep quiet and listen. So it's like all the things I could not say at home, I was saying them in school.
Jagaban. I don't know, my secondary school experience is kind of like opposite. I wasn't bullied by my mates anyways, but I feel like I had really bad senior experience. And there was this one I can never forget. Like when you come into my secondary school as a new student, our first week you'll be wearing all white. As per, they call us little angels, just one student, and we were just being taken care of. And there was this senior in SS3 my dad introduced to me as his friend's daughter. She used to be very careless, she misplaced all her things when she just got into GS1. When I later saw her in school, I wanted her to be my school mother. Then I wanted to farm her. Then I told someone to go and tell her that I know her story, like in case she doesn't remember me, that I'm that girl that they told her she used to misplace all her stuff. That day I will never forget. That day was supposed to be so they do something like a ceremonial event where they just introduce us to the school, just one student. Then we stop wearing whites and we start wearing normal outfits. So that day was supposed to be like the day for the ceremony. I've forgotten what we call that thing now, but that day was terrible. I swept all SS3 classes. She showed me to her friends. They said so many things. Sometimes I don't like the fact that I'm calm. Yeah, I just feel like I I don't know how to be. I think I've fought just twice in my entire life, not even combat, but like just being very, very confrontational with people, just twice. And those 2 times I cried because I felt really bad, but I had to use all my energy to just stand up for myself. So yeah, that's another thing. I feel like I'm just learning to stand up for myself more. I did not know how to do it in secondary school. I was just so calm. I was always crying. I was always thinking about, I don't even know what I was thinking about, but I was just always crying, always emotional. One of my friends used to say like she was drawn to me by the tears. Because she just kept on wondering, why is this girl always crying? What's she thinking about? Is there a personality trait you have and you feel like you don't just like it, you want to change it? And do you feel like it's okay for us not to like something about ourselves?
Oh, definitely. I have like things about me that I feel like, okay, I don't like this. I need to work on it. I need to change. And one of them is not speaking up when I'm angry. I'm more of a physical person. I don't know how to like exchange words and be like, oh, he did this, he did that. I'm more of like, let's throw hands. And I'm too old for that. So now I have to like learn to be more communicative, like with my feelings without being disrespectful, because when you don't know how to communicate and you are trying to do it and maybe somebody's not giving you the opportunity, you get very defensive and then you look like the problem even though you are the one that was actually hurt. Sure, you understand? So now I'm learning to communicate my feelings without being confrontational, without being like loud or angry or looking crazy.
What have you done so far towards changing that?
I've been doing a lot of thinking. One thing that I've tried, instead of going to someone immediately with when you are boiling and your head is hot and all those things, because the person can say the wrong things and
everything will escalate.
Exactly. So you just take time to process it. Make sure that I feel like, me personally, I take time to process it and I try to finish the whole conversation, forgive, forget, like I've let it go already. Do you understand? Before I come to you. So no matter what you say, it's just I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm just putting it out there, so I won't bottle it up. I really don't need your, what's it called? I need it, like if you give me a good response, it will make things better. But if you also don't give me a good response, it's easier for me to just let it go and throw hands.
Yeah, I think my own is, I feel like I'm too shy. I feel like I have this mixed personality type, because I feel sometimes I can be very vocal, I can be very outspoken, but I feel on the very first, when you see me for the first time, you just see me as this very shy person. I don't know how to be so out there, and I kind of feel bad about it. I want to be that bubbly person, that person that is full of life, that can go for parties, life of the party.
Don't force it, my friend.
It can come. I can have it. I feel like I have it within me. Serious, I just feel like I'm too reserved. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I feel like I'm too reserved. What have I done to change it? I have not done anything.
Just continue. See this life. Just be calm. There's nothing in the parties.
Maybe not just parties now. Maybe just being able to enter a room. Those people that will enter a room now and they'll just be like, "Hi, my name is Buki," and they're already talking.
Before they're talking to everybody.
But they annoy me. They piss me off so much.
Are you annoyed or you're jealous? That you cannot be like them? Okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's just that like subtle envy, jealousy. Like, because anyone that can talk.
Calm down. Like, let's know it's a process. Why are you forward? Why are you becoming everybody's friend? Leave some for us too. Because I really get angry when I see loud people. I get angry, but sometimes
I don't like loud people either. I don't like forward people, but also maybe I just wish I was like them sometimes.
There was this episode I did on introverts and how sometimes we wish like people could understand us better. Sometimes I just want to be like an extrovert, but I don't know how to do it. It's overwhelming, it's tiring. So it takes a lot to be out there. It takes a lot to be very, open to meeting people. I just feel like the people I have in my life are stressing me out. How do I just open up myself to other people and just be bubbly? And I feel some people misjudge me. Maybe see me for the first time. I just feel like, this person is boring. I think that's the word. And I hate the fact that people might think I'm boring.
Or they think you are snobbish.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just see you and they assume. Somebody legit went to a friend of mine and told her, I don't like this your friend. She's too proud. I said, me proud. What do I have?
I think maybe because you're not always having a smiley face.
Yeah, but what is funny? This life is hard. What am I smiling for? Like, your friend is proud. Say, me, proud. Have you seen me? What do I have? What do I have to be proud of? But yeah, you just have to accept that not everybody is going to like you, and you shouldn't force it. Like, if you want to be more outspoken because you want to be, that's different. But don't try to be outspoken because you think, people will like me more, whatever. Yeah. See, people that will like you. They are not adding anything to your bank account. Even when you have more people in your life, more problems, more money will be going out. You will buy them birthday gifts. You will go out. You will do this. So don't like me. I'm proud. Leave me alone.
I don't know. I feel like it's good when you are not too open to people too sometimes, because you're able to control the kind of people that just experience you and people that just come close to you. Because some people will experience you and they will drain you out.
They will tell me about it.
They will drain you out, like, and you not just have like maybe love to even give out anymore, or how
and you'll be like, how did I get here? How did this person come into my life? But that's one thing I like about myself. Like, I don't have smiley face. I'm not very approachable when you look at me. But when you now get to know me, you realize that this girl don't really have sense like that. So the fact that I'm not very approachable keeps people at a distance. You understand? Like, they don't even get to know that, okay, she does not have sense. So they won't even know me. They will not see me finish.
Why are you not saying, like, maybe like they get to know that you're sweet?
And now I'm too sweet. I'm too
someone is
soft.
Too sweet, they don't have sense.
And now, because people will take advantage of you.
Oh, so okay. This description, because when you said, when they see me, with the stern look, they will not come close. When they come close, I thought you would say, okay, they'll discover that I'm sweet.
Exactly. And now they discover that I'm too gentle.
Who said it?
Me.
I'm close. Have I ever told you that?
You don't think I'm sweet?
No, you're sweet, but
you don't think I'm gentle?
Yeah, but not the other word you used.
You see me finish now. You don't know.
I don't expect so much anyway. Okay. So now we've seen that, okay, if we are not happy about something we do or a character trait we have, we can always change it. And what do you think about African type of parenting?
African parents will go out of their way for you. They would give you their all, their life. They will do everything for you. But you know what you give them at the expense? Your peace. And they will take your peace. Because they
will not ask for it.
They will not ask for it. They are taking it. The violence, they get it by force. They will take it because they feel like they're in control of your life, because they've given you so much. They expect so much in return, which they deserve, actually. But the way they request the way they demand the way they demand to be in control of your life is it's kind of too much. Like, they want to tell you what course to study, what job to do, when to get married, when to have kids, how many kids to have. Like, even after you become your own person, you become an adult.
You're
like,
never free from an African parent.
Never. You are always
remind you, I brought you to this world. Always.
Exactly. Some parents will tell you that, some others say, I gave you life, I can't take the life back from you.
They'll always remind you, and like you said, they are very sacrificial. Most times, either you have both parents, or even your mom or your dad, you shall have an African parent that will do anything for you, anything. But they expect you to, that's another thing, they expect you to do anything for them.
Yes.
And I think that's when the children become very like rebellious.
It feels like they are doing something because of what they can get from it in return. Like, a lot of African parents see their children as a retirement plan.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, okay, now that I'm young, I will do everything for my child, so that when I get older, my child will do everything for me. Do you understand? So, and actually, they deserve it.
Fair enough.
Yes, they deserve it.
If I'm even investing in friends, the friends I have, my plan is that, when you guys make it, we would enjoy your money together. When I make it, you people enjoy my money. I want friends that you people just call me. Okay, are you free this weekend? Let's travel.
Let's go to Ibiza. Let's go to Santorini.
All express paid trip.
With my own money,
I deserve it. That is, and I'm not an African parent.
I don't know that will tell me that you deserve. You know that will think in my mind that
no.
Does this girl deserve to spend my money?
You don't have to think about it. It's just a fact, and that's how it works with African parents.
Yeah, you already have the African parents mentality.
Please, what am I? And then I'm an African mother. The first reality shock I got last year was seeing people getting married. And if you just felt like, okay, I'm already at that stage where all our friends are getting, maybe not my close friends, but like people are getting married constantly. This year, the shock has been, seriously, 1 year birthday is like everybody is celebrating their kid. And I'm like, are you people already giving birth?
Yes.
When they give birth to us? Like, why? Why are they rushing?
They are not rushing, my sister.
Are we the ones that are slow?
Yeah, they are the one that is slowing down. They are not rushing. They are not rushing. A lot of these people are already in their like
late 20s. We're closer to 30
mid
than
20s. So they're like at that age where they are supposed to be having kids and getting married. They are the one that is not doing anything to life.
No, I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. But like, I just feel really, I don't even know how to feel, to be honest. It has been giving me this feeling of like, am I already that old?
No, you are not old yet, right? You are that age where, okay, if you actually get married, it's not too early. It's not teenage marriage again.
Yeah.
And it's not teenage pregnancy. But also, if you're not doing it at this point yet, it's not too late. It's never too late anyways. But you've not gotten to that age where they will be praying for you and putting your picture on Facebook. Do you understand? Me, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm that auntie that they will say, Auntie Messiah, you're not married.
Do you know I don't feel so?
I don't know. I've come to terms with it. It might not happen.
Yeah.
It might not happen, but
the
possibility of it happening, like, oh my.
Okay, no problem.
You see that auntie, the diaspora, the only thing that is just left is to just not have money. Oh,
The money is coming.
rich auntie with the vibes.
The money is coming. So yeah, that just brings me to like the fact that we already have our maids parenting already. What do you think should be carried over, from our parents? What kind of parenting style do you think people are should be passed on? Just give a parenting advice. I know we are not yet there. We don't have kids. We don't know how it feels. We don't have real life experience. But from what we've experienced with our parents, what do you feel they should have done differently from your own personal experience? And what do you feel they should have, they should stop doing? Our generation should just stop and end it already. Nobody should pass it on to their kids.
So what should they like continue and what they should not continue?
Yeah.
Let me see. From my experience, I think something that I think we should continue is the discipline. I feel like we are really letting go of it.
What kind of discipline though?
Now I see people like letting their kids just do whatever just because they don't want to, in quotes, traumatize them. Like maybe not hitting your kids and everything, but your children are not your friends.
Well, there should be that.
Like, let there be gap. I see people now trying to be best friends with their kids, especially mothers. I know that like now it's a two-way thing. I'm going to talk about as something that we should continue and something that we should stop. So now we are trying to be better parents, trying to like get to know our kids, be closer to kids, and it's a good thing, like have a relationship with them, not just this macho military regime kind of thing, which is good. But there's also a thin line, between like being a parent and trying to be a friend. Like you are not exactly, you are not your child's friend. You are your child's parent. So there should be things where they just have to do it because you said so, because mommy said so, because daddy said so. Not all the time. There are times that you have to like, okay, explain, but there are times that you just have to do it because mommy said so or because daddy said so, because they know better in that kind of situation. So I think it's that particular topic, that particular discussion, we don't really understand it yet because we're trying to do better. We are also not getting it exactly. We are also not getting it right. We should consider discipline over discipline. Military regime, like I spoke about it in two ways. Like there should be a balance. There should be a balance. They should be able to balance it. It's difficult, but
okay. What do I think they should stop? I feel like parents should be more attentive. It's not enough you can have friends that they don't really listen to you when you talk. So I think parents should be more attentive. Like when your child says, I don't like that school, trust your child's judgment to an extent.
They are the ones in the school.
Do you get? I know you said I'll survive it and I survived it. And I'm here, but I just feel like it might have turned out differently if I didn't have to go through it. Do you understand? So like, trust your child's judgment. And I see parents doing better too, actually. I see parents doing better and just listening to them generally. Yes, people should stop shouting at their children. African mothers, we can hear you. You don't need to shout. There so many times I have asked my mom, like, just follow a microphone or something, because oh my god, I don't know, I just feel like you can pass your information across without shouting, so you don't have to shout. And I see somebody, the person right here next to me, I see her as that shouting mother, so this advice to her. Take this advice.
No.
I don't want to be that auntie that has to be speaking to your kids that, don't worry, mommy's just like that, she does. Yeah, so you don't have to shout to pass your information across.
I'm actually learning. I'm learning. I'm preparing. Don't worry, babies.
You should prepare.
I will not shout, but my eyes. The way I will look at you people, unborn kids. Don't worry.
I'm going to send this episode to them.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's something that was really cute too. The fact that our parents didn't have to always talk with their mouth. They could pass information across with their eyes. Tell you to sit here, move here, do this and do that. How important do you feel like a family is to a child's
very,
personality
very important.
or growing up?
Very, 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 because your family is your first contact.
Yeah.
The way you talk, the way you behave, everything you do literally comes from your family before you then go out and learn other things. But all through your formative years, you are with your family. Family is very important.
Family is very important. I came across a video on Instagram, and this mom was asking her son, like, what do you like about me? And he was saying so many sweet things. Aww. You're so cute, mommy, I love you. I say, the small boy, you like 3 years old or 4 years old, and someone asked in the comment section, like, how does he know how to say these sweet words?
Because those are the things that he hears.
That's what she said.
Children don't know these things, they learn from you.
Yeah, so I think like that's something that we should really work on too. Making our children just be in love with the idea of their family. See their family as their safe space. You want to come home, you want to be with mommy, you want to be with daddy. I can just go on about saying things you love about them. Is there any family tradition you guys have you want to pass on to your family?
One thing that I would love to pass on would be like spending time together, like festive periods. So one thing we used to do before, now I'm in the abroad and everybody else, but no matter where you are, like, you always come back home to spend festive periods together, no matter where you are in Nigeria. But that now we're in the abroad and we didn't have money to be traveling.
We are doing this
we are doing remotely, but it's actually a very nice tradition to know that no matter how bad it is, you always be around family at least 3-4 times a year.
Yeah. So family tradition, I think first one for me, I have to evening TV time. I feel like it helps the family bond.
But me, I'm traumatized by who wants to be a millionaire. Because Melody will look at you as if, hey, you are supposed to know the answer. But yeah.
I was traumatized by news. Like, after eating our dinner, we stay in the sitting room. Then 10 p.m. my dad wants watching, everybody just stand up. They start leaving the sitting room. Then you call us back. Come back. Now I'm listening to news myself. I hope I'm able to just help my children see why they should listen to it, and it's not as boring as you guys think it is. It's nice. Just nobody can be in the room when the whole family is in the sitting room. We just had that moment and gossip moments too. I found it really cute. Then birthdays too. I grew up celebrating birthdays a lot, so I feel like for my kids I'll even do more. There'll be Christmas gifts under the tree. I didn't grow up with that one, but I would do.
That's very nice, actually. Yeah, I didn't grow up celebrating lots of birthdays. Like, I even got to that stage where I didn't wish to. I don't say, but it's something that I would love to.
Next year, we turn up for you. We're celebrating that birthday next year.
But it's something that I would love to teach my kids. Another tradition is eating together.
Yeah.
I feel like it builds a kind of connection.
Yeah.
With people, although maybe not the way we used to do, because we used to eat from the same plate, like us kids.
We would be fighting.
We used to fight to share the meat and all those things. But at some point we got used to it. We were not irritated by each other. There's this bond, but maybe not eating from the same place because people don't really do anymore. But like eating together as a family is something that I would. Dinner, Nigerians, we eat more of dinner. So it's also a time to bond, watch TV, all those kind of
just have cute family moments.
One thing I also like to add is maybe like just having conversations about your day. How was your day? What happened? Like, we didn't do that as a family, but something that I would love to like.
We used to do that though. I mean, we still even do it. It's just always nice being able to just have this relationship with the family and everything. So I think we've come to an end on today's conversation.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it was okay. And this is the last time we're bringing you on the podcast for this
Even if
season.
I'm tired.
For this season. Alright guys, bye. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Okay, guys, bye-bye. It's nice to be here again. Until next time.
No, next time. Thanks for listening. Catch you on the next episode. Do not forget to live every moment and leave no room for regrets. Remember to follow this channel so you get notification whenever I drop a new episode. Thank you. Bye.